Hello.
Hi.
All right, so last time the party found a man named Olin Brett. He apparently knows everyone they run into and happens to have a very, very high social level of friends. The party found a body that happened to be who they know as Claire, but that doesn't make quite sense because Claire should be alive. But apparently not. The council has decided that the body that they found was in fact Claire's. And so they have brought said body to the council. The council examined it, and now they're trying to figure out their next point of move. They also found a knife, and apparently this knife has some really wicked magic to it. It makes the person wielding it super angry and scared of everything. Not a good combo, especially with the stats that it gives you. And that's where we bring us now. The party is trying to make a plan with the council members, minus the trying to be Claire person that they have no idea who they are.
What was the dude's name that we met?
Olin Brett.
Olin?
Yep.
Okay. Nice squiggles, brother.
Thank you. Wait, who's squiggling on the board? Oh, yeah. All right. So, last time you guys heard footsteps coming down the stairs to your left. One of the councilmen, Councilman Joseph, looks at you guys and asks you, do you guys want to fight now or not? And he reaches under the desk for something.
Wait, one of the councilmen is challenging us?
Not challenging you, he knows who's coming down the stairs, or he thinks he knows, and he's wondering if you guys are willing to fight, or do you guys want to come back another day?
There's not a third choice?
Why don't you find out?
I'm thinking, we're always ready to fight, but I'm curious to see what happens first.
Is that your answer to him?
Sure.
Okay, great. He pulls a cloth from under the table and throws it over the body that is in the middle of the board on the desks in front of the councilman.
Dude, stop drawing on the maps, guys. Can you shut them all off?
Huh?
Can you take away their access?
Maybe.
Because apparently, they can't be trusted.
Delete the drawings.
Good.
So, he pulls a cloth from under the table and throws it over the body. The body turns invisible.
Okay.
How can you tell the body's invisible if it's under the cloth?
Because the cloth probably went invisible too, I assume.
Yes.
It's an invisibility cloak.
It is what we call an invisibility cloak.
Come on, haven't you seen Harry Potter?
All right. So, are you guys going to do anything to prepare for who's coming walking down the stairs, or are you guys just chilling?
I mean, if we're prepared to do anything, then they're going to know that something's up.
We can just ready weapons. Defensive things.
Yeah.
So why do we have four? We have 7 people on our group here. Who's the 7th?
The 7th is Olin. He's there with you.
Who's Owen is which number?
5. Do you see the nameplate below him?
No.
There is not.
Interesting.
I see 4 characters and then 5, 6, and 8. With our ridiculously professional setup.
Interesting. Well, all right. So, Olin, as he hears the footsteps coming down the stairs, he moves over to the side where he hears it, and he is readying his weapon. He's unlatching the belt buckles that he has it holstered
He's
with.
getting undressed.
No, he's just undressing his weapon.
Okay. The stairs, I assume, is that top left thing?
Yes. And one of Councilman Ori moves behind Councilman Mallory. And walking down the stairs, as you see, is a little girl. You know her name as Clara.
Oh, it's our friend.
It is.
Hey,
She looks around and she's clutching a little bunny. And she says, "I thought I heard a noise." One of the councilmen walks over to her.
Guys, stop drawing on the screen.
It's not drawing. I was trying to find how much feet is a cube.
Just ask.
5 feet.
Oh yeah, I know that now.
One of the councilmen, Councilman Mallory, walks over and says, "Maybe we should get you back to bed." The little girl rebuttals and says, "No, I think I'll just stay down here and hang out with you guys for a bit."
She's our mascot.
Is she?
She was.
And
we didn't even
Mallory kind of, caves and says, "Okay, you can hang around and listen to the conversation."
And we didn't even eat her,
Surprisingly.
even though we were very hungry.
Yes. Okay. So, last time that you guys had a conversation with the council, it was about how we should deal with basically the president of the city. You know that she is an imposter, and you need to do something about her. Councilman Joseph kind of walks closer to you guys so you guys can talk a little bit more discreetly, but he kind of just asks you, what ideas can you guys think about how we should deal with this situation?
Clarification. Isn't
Clara.
dead body chick on the ground little girl's mom?
Yes,
Okay. Just checking.
or legal guardian.
Okay. Just double checking.
Yeah. But you know the one that's been walking around is a fake one because this one's been dead for quite a while.
Right. No, I remember that part.
Yeah.
Alright. Continue.
So, Councilman Joseph walks up to you guys and asks you, what do you guys think is the best sort of action? I'm not good at this sort of things. I just keep numbers in books. I don't know how to deal with this specific situation.
Who's the one that wanted to fight?
Well, he didn't want to fight. It was Councilman Joseph. He's the one who had the invisibility cloak.
And that's the one that's coming to talk to us?
Yes.
So I'm going to ask him, why did you think we needed our weapons ready?
Clara and he put up quotation marks, Claire live in the building, and if it was Claire instead of Clara, I don't think that would have went over too well.
Is Claire upstairs now?
Yes, most likely, unless she's somewhere else in the city.
So you don't know.
In a manner of speaking.
Hey Clara, is mom upstairs?
She kind of just like, "Oh, well, I didn't look in her room, but I mean, she tucked me in."
Okay. Interesting. What do you guys want to do? Besides draw on the screen.
What's do we know what the thing in the top left is?
The staircase.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember which building this is. I'm trying to remember which.
It's the council chambers.
Yeah, the really tall one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The one
It's
with- the one with-
it's a very medium-sized castle. Is basically what it looks like on the outside.
I mean,
Wait, so where is the body?
On the table, and it is covered by an invisibility cloak.
So if you're hungry, just lift the cloak.
Councilman Joseph kind of just looks at you guys and says, "Any ideas?"
No.
We're kind of with our pants down. Our council lead would most likely take care of this, but since that's Claire, I don't think that's the smartest idea. So,
Who's 10? What is
10 is Claire.
10? Okay.
So what do you guys want to do? Since we can't really talk about the thing on the table, or the thing not on the table.
the thing that is totally not on the table.
Why don't we ask? I mean, if we want to fight, we could ask her to go and grab her mom.
Would you like to take on the thing that we don't understand what it is?
Yes.
No.
It's only a suggestion. I mean,
You just want to convert somebody.
yeah, pretty much.
You should convert the thing we don't know what it is.
Or to convert a dead thing.
Convert the dead body.
Blah 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 blah. Whatever shall we do?
That's a good question.
Who's going where? Someone's moving.
Whoa.
Councilman Max walks to you guys and says, "What's taking so long? We can't do this for too long, else Clara's gonna be suspicious and she's gonna tell Claire something, and we need to make this like a close at some point. We can't just be here twiddling our thumbs."
Well, we need to get to the bottom of what's happening.
Well, so far we know our council lead has been basically skinwalked into and has been controlling the town for 100+ years. And we just found out about it.
Not very bright, are you? Yes, but what does this have to do with the magical incidents from several years ago? Is my concern.
Well, yeah. One could say that maybe a high member of society could let someone like that in and
Wasn't
have
Owen
no
doing research
questions
on this?
asked. What was that? I didn't hear you.
Wasn't Olin doing research on this? Isn't that why we met him?
Olin just got back to the city. He was doing basically a quest out in the boonies, and he just got back to the city. He's been gone for a very long time, and then all of a sudden magic is just banned. So he's just heard about this.
That's not helpful. Alright. What do you guys want to do? Somebody else make a decision.
Wait.
how old is the girl again? The little girl?
Somewhere around 10, 11, maybe 12.
Okay.
So we probably should not tell them that her
Yeah.
body is impossible.
What's on the desk that's to the right of the giant, you know?
What you can see mainly just manuscripts, import, exports, letters to go out to important people, some law books that have had things scratched out and rewritten.
I've got nothing. I mean,
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
we could hold the little girl captive.
Let's
For
see
what
that.
What does that get us?
Blackmail against Claire because she was like the mom, right? Because the real Claire would have died too long ago to raise the little kid. So
But why would the imposter
kid
give
is
a crap?
also immortal.
why would the kid be involved?
Justin, why would the imposter give a crap?
You never know.
Why don't we try and find the imposter?
Maybe that's what I'm saying. Have her go grab the
You
mom.
want to storm up the stairs?
I mean, we just. I'm gonna ask the what's her name? Clara, right? I'm gonna ask.
That's the little girl.
That's
That's the little girl.
I'm gonna ask her. Do you know where your mom goes around this time?
Is that actually what you're gonna do, or are you asking me that's what the issue?
No,
That's
I
what you're
mean,
gonna
if no
do.
one else has anything else, I might as well just ask that.
Okay, so do you scream or do you just go across the room?
I'm gonna cross the room and talk to her.
Yo, over there! I got.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You can go over and talk to her. And did you word it exactly like that, or do you?
You can convert it while you're there.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna just go like, hey,
You have a chance from your slumber to talk about your Lord and Savior.
Hey, so we have some questions to your mom. Do you know like where we can find her around this time?
I assume she's asleep, to be honest.
Okay, so she's probably upstairs sleeping. So now what do we do? I don't have any ideas.
Do we want to go and wake her?
Go upstairs.
I mean, Joseph, do you have any ideas? You're just kind of sitting there.
So if we uncover the dead body,
What was
What
your
happened?
repercussion thinking?
You just want to traumatize the kid? Is that what happened?
because I don't know.
Try to convert the kid.
No.
The kid's probably slightly too young to
Yeah.
understand religion.
Technically, he's already tried to convert the kid and it failed. So.
I think I did, yeah. That sounds familiar.
Can we just tell the kid to get the mom?
Hey, do you know who this is? And left the.
Does your mom have like a twin that by chance looked up the sheet?
Oh yeah, okay. Does your mom have any like siblings or someone that looks like her?
Well, I don't know actually.
Real helpful, Sean.
That helps.
What does Ola want to do?
Are you asking what Owen wants to do?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
I say let's just storm up there and kill her, but I don't really think that's a good idea.
I agree.
I agree.
Did the
I
little
agree.
child-
It's a good idea.
I can cool.
Two of the councilmen look at him like he just like dropped the biggest bomb ever.
But did the kid hear that?
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna go upstairs. I don't care what anyone else does. I'm gonna go.
You're just going
I'm gonna follow you.
Can you roll me a stealth check?
Big dot, big dot,
Yeah,
big
it
dot,
is.
big dot.
Big dot.
Not
Is
yet.
it that camera?
You gotta go to OBS.
So we're actually doing it. Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Gotta transition it.
Wait, is it? Okay, it's that camera.
Dad, click transition.
Yeah, I missed.
Wait, what am I rolling for?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Oh, okay. I don't even really need to. Hang on, let me check my bonus.
You can't even see it on there.
It was,
You got an 8. I can see
29.
Did you hear me?
Yes, I heard you.
Okay.
Okay, you kind of creep along to the stairs, and Councilman Ori kind of just stops you and says, "No."
No, hang on.
I thought you're stealthy.
I'm not, apparently not enough.
You rolled an 8 to be fair.
Yeah, well, he sucks, but you know.
What if I go?
I rolled an 8, but I have a plus 21 modifier.
Oh.
Dude, send Snick up the stairs.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
Actually,
that's a
yeah,
good
That's
idea.
actually a good
Okay.
idea.
I will send the Wolverine up the stairs.
Yeah, send the Wolverine and
He
take
actually,
Pathfinder sleep.
yes, that'll work.
I have a +1 bottom.
He goes up the stairs, and at the top of the stairs, it's kind of like windy. There's a door.
Whoa.
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 Damn, the door.
Have Snick open the door.
Yeah.
Wait, can't you do that switch places thing?
Actually, I can.
Wait, why would you waste that? Just climb the stairs.
Well, Aiden wasn't allowed.
I will use my
Well,
switch
there's only one of
places
him.
spell, or is it a feat? I don't remember. It's one of the two.
There's only one of him. Just go
And
past it.
switch
Just have another one
places
just go
with
past
Snick.
it.
Yeah, you could probably just walk up the
So
stairs.
now I am upstairs, and I will open the door.
So you're gonna walk up the stairs?
No, Snick goes up the stairs.
Okay, well, yeah, he's already at the top, and there is a door
so
in his
I'm
way.
gonna use the
Do it.
switch places
Do it.
thing and switch places with him.
Okay, so you switch places with him, and now what do?
Open the door.
It's locked.
Yeah.
Kick the door in. Kick it in.
Wait, I can help you. I need to get up the
Wolverines
stairs so I can
have
disable device.
Yeah, Aiden, unlock the door.
I need to get up the stairs somehow. How do I get past this? Can I just run past this guy? Can I just like
No.
push him out of the way?
No.
Wait,
No. See, the problem with that
There's no
is
fire.
like
Sweep
it would
the
be
leg.
very difficult. Councilman Ori is built like a quarterback.
Xander,
Sweep the legs.
yell like, scream like, I'm dying, and then I'll rush to save you.
Wait, no,
Except you
Xander,
don't save
Xander.
him. You just run past.
Yeah.
Wait, did the councilman notice that Xander just disappeared and was doing his side thing?
Yes, and they're very confused.
Xander, say, I've been captured by a monster. Help me! And then I can run up and I can open the door.
You gonna say it?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Go ahead. What are you gonna say, Xander?
I scream, help me, I'm dying.
So, you guys all hear.
Well, that's enough. Can I run up the stairs now? Can I run around him?
Go ahead and try.
Wait, no, you can
Give me an
run
acrobatics
athletics
check.
If we
Give
all
me-
take off towards the stairs, I think we can
Give me an acrobatics check,
Wait, hold
please.
on.
Gotta say,
Hold on,
like,
hold on.
wait, I need help.
Don't forget to transition it.
Yeah, yes. Give me a minute.
Gotta say, like, wait,
Oh yeah, I believe in you. 10, 26.
Acrobatics check.
Yeah, 26.
Jeez.
It's really not enough. This guy still catches you.
What? What? How?
What if we all charge at the same time?
stats
Isn't
does
he
this guy
old?
have?
When you mentioned that,
It's like the dude from Avatar.
Olin says, I don't really think that's a good idea.
Can I ask him what stats he had?
So you're gonna let our friend die?
He's not dying. He's just on the stairs where the door is.
He said he's being attacked by a monster.
I highly doubt that. The only monster that's there is his pet Wolverine.
Maybe his Wolverine went berserk.
Well, that's his problem.
Great. Apparently, we just sacrificed you, Xander.
Okay, Xander, now you must pretend to die.
Maybe
I make a dying sound.
define dying sound.
A quiet whisper falls across the room. Councilman Joseph looks at you guys and says, please, can we just regroup for a second?
Okay.
Yeah, can we get them all to regroup on the other side of the room so I can run past?
Actually,
He's not talking about the councilman. He's talking about you guys.
Okay, so what do you want to do, Owen?
We're gonna regroup by the staircase.
Yeah, we
Well,
all just walk over to
That
our
might
meeting.
be that might be a bit difficult, framing to the fact that you haven't really told them your plan yet.
Our plan is that we have no plan. I don't know. There's nothing.
We're gonna
No
go
one has
on
like
the
any
home.
ideas. Wait, do we know? Hey, I'm gonna ask Clara what room her mom's room is, or what floor her mom's room is on.
Well, it's just it's the next floor up. It's the last room on the end.
Okay. Anyone have ideas?
I tried mine.
Try it again.
Commit a crime.
Well, what's his face says he wants to regroup. So does he have a better idea?
Well, I was hoping you guys would at least use some remnants of teamwork, but apparently that's not going to happen.
Have you
He kind of looks at Olin and was just like, where'd you find these guys? And Olin just kind of looks at him and says, well, you're the ones that gave him the special badge. And he just kind of nods. And he says, I think I might have a plan. Don't know if it's going to work.
It's not.
At least they have a plan. We don't have a plan.
Not yet.
We don't have a plan.
My master plan is something we cannot reveal to them.
Can you guys
Reveal to ourselves.
Can you guys roll initiative, please?
No.
Oh boy.
Oh, I love rolling
This is gonna be fun.
Oh,
Oh, that's what I forgot to bring. I forgot to bring my new dice.
what's my initiative?
Hold me for that.
Aiden rolled a 20.
you do it in roll 20.
Too bad I'm doing this for it.
Okay.
Remember your bonuses.
initiative?
Huh? Is it not working? It didn't work. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do roll 20 then.
I got 13.
Okay. M?
I got a 12.
I got a rock.
Oh, never mind. I got a 14. I had a modifier.
M? What'd you roll?
I rolled a 17.
Cool. Justin, what'd you roll?
20.
Not 20 or modified?
Modified.
Aiden, was your 20,
That was modified, sorry.
that was modified?
Yeah.
Which one of you has the higher deck save?
Aiden? Definitely.
Okay.
Sure.
What are you rolling?
Initiative. You probably have an initiative bonus in Heraclitic.
My dex is +0, so
My dex. Where do I see that?
stats.
Stats. Mine is +4. So yeah, I have the higher.
Xander, what'd you roll?
19 plus 2.
Okay. All right, Xander, you're up first. The door is locked. What do you do?
Pat your head against it.
Is there a keyhole?
There is a keyhole.
Okay. Can I
Look in the
switch?
keyhole so you can see the next room.
No. Can I switch back with Snake?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Can I have him jump up there and try and unlock the door with his claws?
Yeah, have him pick the lock with his claws.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Can't you just
So, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna roll for you.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He tries.
He tries.
Tries.
He needs, 57 on a 20-sided die, but he tries.
Yep. All right. Xander, is there anything else you're doing this turn?
I'm not for a couple minutes, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to call it some pizzas later, already, so.
Okay.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Cheesesteak.
Xander, is there anything else?
Tuesday.
Hey, I still
No.
have the.
I was looking to see if I had a spell that I still
Okay.
So.
Aiden,
Yeah.
you have been called back to the group.
Boo! Joseph, should I attempt the tactic? Yes.
I would, as the DM, I would not recommend that.
What is the
Well,
tactic?
as Joseph, the tactic is I become Spider-Man. I stealthily climb the wall, and then I climb over them,
Oh, you
and
should
then I
do
drop
it.
down behind them.
I
As
like
Joseph,
that plan.
I suggest you.
I agree.
Sean,
that's
is that
what
even
I'm trying to
is that even possible?
Climbing on the walls like Spider-Man.
Yes.
Well, it's an acrobatics check, and it's possible.
Okay, so are we not reconvening anymore?
That's up to you.
Okay, I wanna pretend like I'm reconvening, but really I'm sneaking over to the wall.
So, like, which wall? Here?
The one, yeah, around there.
Okay. So I'm gonna put you right here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. And are you gonna start climbing the wall this round, or are you gonna wait?
Yeah, let me stealthily climb the wall. Like, I don't want
All
them
right.
to see me.
So that means you need to roll me a stealth check and an acrobatics check.
Alright. Plus 21 acrobatics, I have plus 16. Okay. Which one first?
Let's do stealth first.
Okay. Ah! Okay. Hang on. 32 for stealth. And
Okay.
then, almost an acrobat. 30 for acrobatics.
What's your acrobatics modifier?
Plus 16.
Okay.
I rolled a 14.
Yep. All right. So you do start climbing the wall. But you start to realize this wall is very well kept, and there's not many footholds or, places to put your hands and feet.
Uh-oh.
And you slip and fall. You're about 10 feet up.
Oh, I've done that in real life. So do they see me fall or do I stealthily fall?
I don't know. Give me a roll. Give me just a flat d20.
Eight.
Well, if they didn't see it, they definitely heard it.
Nice. Do they know that is what it is?
So you were prone on the ground. All right, cool. Justin,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Alright. So, I heard and I saw Aiden fall, right?
Yep.
Does he look injured at all?
Not really.
Well, too bad. I'm gonna run over and act like he's dying. I'm gonna start like screaming, like call an ambulance, stuff like that.
So do what Sandra did?
Like, oh no, he's dying! We need to go upstairs and get medical assistance for him.
Yeah, roll me a deception check.
Ooh, deception. Wasn't a deception. I remember it was deception. I don't see deception on my thing.
It should be under skills.
I see diplomacy, disabled device, and disguise under D.
All right, stand by.
dice. If Mr. Cole gets back in time. Okay, be right over.
All right. Diplomacy.
Diplomacy?
Yep.
Can I use bluff instead? Because that's more of me like trying to make it look like he actually died.
No, diplomacy.
Alright. Diplomacy. I mean, I still have. Alright. $19?
No one's buying that. They saw him. They saw him climb. Some of them heard them fall. He didn't say ow when he landed. You know, they're not buying it.
Because I was being
Wait,
stealthy.
wait, just now.
No, I
say
actually
ow.
hit my head so
I
hard
don't
that
think we're
I
allowed to
died,
do this.
and then
died.
came back to life. Or you could just have passed out. No, I died and then came back to life.
I don't think we're allowed to go up this yet.
I think he's trying to stop. Why is the dice? I'm gonna use Mage Hand. Why is the dice on screen? That looks
That
really
is
weird
a
because it looks kind of
good
realistic.
Question.
All right. Justin, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Cool. Em, what are you doing?
So the counselors are not buying the act that my brother put on, correct?
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna go participate.
Guys, what if I use Mage Hand to pull the invisibility?
Okay. And are you gonna do the same spiel, or are you gonna try something different?
Can I try acting like I don't know, like I'm trying to do first aid on him, but horribly?
Yeah. Give me a bluff check, please.
I don't know what to
It's
do.
in skills.
I don't have hero.
Oh yeah, you don't have hero codex. My bad. Okay, you are going to be rolling a.
Starting a big
plus.
fight with
You're going to be rolling a d20 plus 1.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hold on.
Did anybody do anything interesting?
Chaos. I tried to be Spider-Man.
I assume we failed.
Yeah. He didn't say ow, and that's why we failed.
18.
I'm now in a big fight with
You rolled an 18?
Yeah.
because
It's convincing, but again, they did hear him say ow, and the other guy's acting, so they don't really believe you.
the guy didn't offer it to me
Okay.
this time. So I'm gonna call corporate later. Yeah.
Wait, so what happened? Is the pizza like not coming now?
Theoretically, it's leaving now. I don't believe that, but we'll see what happens.
All right. Joseph,
Yes.
what are you doing?
That is a good question. So right now, everyone has failed at trying to get up the stairs.
Yeah.
So it would make sense for me not to go up the stairs.
What was
It
Olin's
would make a lot of sense for you not to go up the stairs.
What was Olin's magic plan?
He said his knee-jerk reaction was just to go up there and kill her, but he didn't say that that was his main plan.
But I thought when he said let's regroup, I thought he said he had a different plan.
That was Councilman Joseph that said, let's regroup. I think I have a plan.
Oh, okay.
So it would make sense for me not to go up the stairs.
It would make a lot of sense for you not to go up the stairs.
What if I do that anyway?
You know the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results?
Yeah.
If you were aware of that fact, sure, you can try.
I gotta figure out how though, to be funny.
Do you want me to put you on hold?
Can you just smite him and make it and let's get over it?
Holy smite, you can no longer play the game.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I could do
What happens if I try to just walk up there, not being stealthy, just
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 casually.
Just casually walk up the stairs.
So casual they don't even notice.
Yeah, so casual, they don't
Hiding in plain sight. I like it. Well, you get one stare, and Councilman Joseph kind of just walks off.
Dang, that sucks.
Yeah.
Can I ask him why he doesn't want us to go upstairs?
Considering the possibilities of who could possibly be sleeping in the bed of the person who basically runs the city that's around you is fake, not the smartest idea, and I don't want to die.
Do we still have Chester?
Actually, you left Chester at the inn that you were staying at.
Darn.
Do we still have G money?
G-Money is at the hospital getting his arm looked at.
Oh, alright. What should I do?
Ask the councilman for his plan.
Yeah, do that.
Ask him for his what?
His plan.
Okay, I'll ask the councilman what his plan is.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
All right. He says before that. All right, Mike, do you want to do anything, or do you want me to put you on hold?
No, I wasn't gonna ask the dude what his plan was.
Okay, that's just your turn. All right, cool. Councilman Joseph looks at you guys and says, despite your honestly lack of leadership, I think if we plan this right, we might be able to discover the truth. We, the council members, could work as, let's say, spies, and we just give you as much information as we know. And you guys can deal with trying to figure out who this person is and what they're doing in our city, because technically they are the oldest person in the city. Thoughts? Comments?
That sounds fine, but how do you want to go about doing that?
Well, possibly. Not doing this conversation now. Clara's up. She's in the room, and we can't really talk about what the elephant in the room, if you will.
Okay.
Is the elephant in the room who did Palin/Guardian?
Yeah. What do you guys think of that?
So you're proposing that we address this tomorrow, or what is your thoughts?
Stealthily. Over a couple of days.
Aiden, do it self.
We'll give you access to basically any part of the city you need access to. We can't be seen snooping around places that we usually don't go because it'll tip off, well, you know who.
Do we know who?
Yeah, do we?
Yes.
Do we?
I don't.
Who?
The thing upstairs.
There's something upstairs?
Alright.
Yeah, what's upstairs? Can we go check out the thing you're talking about?
Yeah, what's upstairs? Is there a party going on?
I wasn't invited to the party.
I'm pretty sure I can hear music coming through the wall.
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
Yeah.
Go upstairs.
Yeah.
You guys are insane, you know that? Okay, great.
Can we all walk towards the stairs as a group so they can't stop us?
That one guy's just gonna push us all over.
Punch him.
Stab him.
Hey,
Wait.
Mike, give me a perception check, please.
Perception?
Perception, yes.
Let's do a coup and take over the city.
I can use my
Become
spell.
councilman?
Yeah.
Contagion.
You can replace
Infect
Councilman
him.
Joseph.
Yeah, King Joseph, replace
21.
Councilman Joseph.
I can
You rolled a
use
21?
Contagion
Yes.
and infect him with the disease of my choice.
Well, you notice Councilman Mallory is laying on the floor.
Why is Mallory laying on the floor?
It looks like she's sleeping, but you don't know.
What?
She's taking a nap. Let's
So
ignore
one of
her.
the councilmen just lay down.
And Clara walks up to the table,
Oh, wait, here we go.
Oh, you good.
puts her hand out, and uncovers the dead body.
Nice.
Yay.
I wanted to do that.
What's her reaction?
Well, she looks at the body and starts shaking her head from side to side.
Denial.
Humans, so predictable, so dumb.
Oh.
And when she says that, you can kind of see a shriek, but she's ridiculously fast. And Councilman Max is now just gone.
Yay. Oh.
Like gone as in dead or gone as in vanished?
You don't know what happened to his body.
Oh,
I can see it. It's down there.
I think it went upstairs.
Yeah, we should go upstairs
Yeah,
and
we
look
should
for
go
it.
check it. We could just.
Yeah, there's a very high possibility that he vanished upstairs.
Yeah, I think we should go upstairs and look for him.
Yeah. Show of hands.
All right. So that unfolded in front of you.
Okay, moving on. Let's go.
Can I
Mike,
say-
what do you do?
That just happened.
Let's go upstairs and look for the missing council person.
Yeah.
They're probably hiding upstairs. And I'm gonna say that out loud and move towards the staircase.
All right.
I'll ask.
House rule: only talk when it's your turn. Mike,
So what did actually Clara specifically say?
specifically said, humans, so dumb, so foolish.
Are you implying you're not human?
She picks herself up from her usual self, which is very reserved and bad posture, to ridiculously good posture, chin up, nose to the sky, basically, and says, well, I can't consider myself anything else because that would mean I'm lower than what I actually am.
And what actually are you?
Why does it matter to a dead man?
Ooh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
curiosity.
Fair enough, but didn't you know curiosity killed the cat?
He's a cat. I'm not.
There's only one cat in this room, and that's not it.
Curiosity killed the woman under the blanket.
Why are you killing me? That's not nice.
All right,
just
what do you do?
So, what are you doing here?
Well, this is the only city that we have left to go through, and after that, I can take a vacation off of my job, which has been really, really horrible because of these walls that this town has, well, city I should say at this point, built around it.
You should have ate it when we had the chance. What is your job per se?
Well, this, that, it changes, so, you know, it's never boring, but right now, my plan is, well, my job would be to basically kill all of you since you found out.
Found out what?
You guys don't understand. This is enough talking. And she moves over here to Councilman Ori. Councilman Ori is now dead.
Oh, so this one we know he's dead.
Does she do anything, or she just stands next to them and they die?
Well, it happens in a blur, but you can kind of see her swing at them, and they just disappear.
Oh.
Oh.
Ew.
Okay.
Maybe she sent them upstairs.
We should go
Can
check.
we go upstairs?
All right. So now, Mike, are you going to do anything?
Council guy is dead. Stop upstairs.
We have no idea what she is. She's killing council members left and right. Hey, Olin. Go see what she wants.
It might be me, mate, but I think she wants us dead.
I would probably agree with that. Is she looking to come after us, or is she moving to the next council member?
Well, her posture doesn't really tell you anything. It's for a word, unhuman. There are no tells what her next move is going to be. She's just at this point looking really angry.
Anyone have ideas?
Well, I mean, we can start a fight, but she'll probably kick her ass.
That's true.
Wait, how's the kid reacting to this?
This is the kid.
This is the kid.
Oh.
Oh. So what'd you do with the real Clara?
Well, let's put it this way. I never existed.
Interesting.
But we can see you.
Oh, that's true.
You guys are a few IQ points below stupid, aren't you?
We just met that.
I thought humans were bad, but I didn't know that they were this bad.
I don't think I'm a human, am I?
I'm a cat, not a human.
I'm not human.
Well, you're all the same. It doesn't matter what. Some can see at night, some can't, some have wings, some don't. You're all common things.
Wow, rude.
Can you ask?
Wait,
Can I ask the child?
Racism.
What are you?
Didn't we already try that?
Well, what is the child?
Gee,
I'll say this again. What does that matter to a dead man?
Just start.
What's your name?
My name is Clara, as you've been calling me. It's a name I've chosen for myself.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, Jess, this is the perfect time to convert her.
No, she's going to kill me.
Didn't you already try that? Oh, no, that was killing the dead body.
All right.
You should try again.
What? All
Or
right.
that's
So,
completely different.
Mike, are you gonna do anything, or do you want me to put you on
The
hold?
child is so small. Can't I
I'll
just pick
delay.
up the child?
You'll delay. All right, Xander.
Yo,
What are you doing?
I have no freaking clue.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Is Snick gonna do anything?
No.
Can Snake smell her? Like, does she smell?
Does she smell bad?
Like, he's gotta have some senses to indicate what she is.
Can Snake smell what she is?
Can we smell what she is?
She smells like a little girl. And you know this because Snick has, like, telepathy with you. She smells like a little girl.
How is that a smell?
How do you know
He
what
smells
a little girl
normal.
smells
Like,
Don't you smell little girls all the time?
Wait, so you're saying Snick smells little girls all the time?
You don't know what Snake does in his spare time.
Now we do.
Xander, you need to control your pet better.
Xander, do you want me to put you on delay, or you're gonna do something?
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
All right. Aiden?
I don't know. She's gonna kill us.
Okay, I know.
What made you think that, Aiden?
That's true.
Could I try Spider-Man again?
Well, what are you trying
Wait, impressive.
You can, but I don't think it would do anything.
What are you trying to do with Spider-Man?
No, so earlier they had the stairs blocked off, so I tried to stealthily climb up the wall, like as high as I could go so they wouldn't see me, and then climb around and drop down behind him.
And then he split his head
And
open.
I slipped and
If all
fell.
the council people are dead, what's stopping us from going upstairs?
That's true.
Child.
Why do you want to get that? Look at where 10 is. If you have to run upstairs, 10's gonna cut us off.
Can I run to the table on the right side of the room and just look through the documents, see if there's anything important?
While
So
up there,
you're gonna go over here, yes?
Yeah.
And just rummage around. Give me your perception check, please.
have to find my list. Can I hunt the child towards 10 so it kills them both at the same time?
What are you gonna do?
Hunt the child towards 10 so it kills them both at the same time.
10 is the child.
32.
32? Fantastic. So you read in depth, legitimately just transcripts of import export of the city, you know, missing cargo along those sorts, stuff like that, stuff that usually the city would subsidize its business owners with. And then, you know, on the left side of the table, there are some laws that have been rewritten. And on the right, there are some letters to go out to certain businesses, most likely just transcripts of their deals and stuff like that.
Is there anything spicy, like secret information?
No, it's all business.
There's a bunch of hot sauce on the table.
Is there anything else on the table?
There's a globe with a couple of like tacks in it. And the city that you're in doesn't have a tack on it, but everywhere else does.
I'm assuming that's just imports, exports.
Probably.
Yeah, that was boring. I thought I was gonna find something cool. I have nothing else to do.
I'm gonna go see a
What
bear.
are we gonna do? We're about to like die.
Alright. So you're done, Eddie?
Huh?
Is that all you want to do on your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like there isn't much else we can do. Like
All
I
right.
mean,
Justin, what are you doing?
So she's standing there menacingly. She's just like chilling while we're all doing this random stuff.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
She's watching you with a very keen eye.
Okay.
She already knows we're not intelligent, so.
Child.
Punt the child. I mean,
Kick the child so that the child's in excruciating pain, so then you can run upstairs.
why do you want to go upstairs still?
Why wouldn't you want to go upstairs? What else is there to do in this chessboard room?
Start acting like chess pieces.
I'm the king.
So
Do
I'm number 6, right? And we're all there. Can I do this? I want to.
After I kick the child, can I yell
I want to tell everyone to hold hands.
Including the girl.
No, not her. Us. We're gonna hold
We're
hands.
excluding her.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
excluding
that's
the
the
little murder kid. I'm gonna tell the entire party to like hold hands.
Put the murder kid in the center.
Are they I'm gonna tell everyone, come near me and we'll hold hands. So we'll be like hugging each other when we die, and it'll be fun.
Does anyone do
I
that?
have a plan, so please do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
What are we doing?
No.
Holding hands.
Come to me so I can cast teleport.
Well,
and
I'm
we can
gonna
all
s-
leave.
Sean, is there any? Like
Wait,
the
what do
desk in the middle.
Cast-
Is there
I'm gonna
any?
cast
Is there
teleport,
anything
but no
in it
one-
or on
because
it?
it's a touch spell. You
So
guys don't
on the middle desk is the dead Clark, and the papers you see in front of you are just notes that the councilmen have taken over the day.
There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing I can like expose the council with. Just sitting
They're
around.
all dead.
I know, but I wanna like.
You're gonna reveal the
Can we
dirty
just take
gossip
over the
about
council?
it,
Can we
Jackman.
come
That's what I'm saying.
Can you just be
Okay, yeah, I will go with Justin's
Yeah,
plan.
so come over here, touch me, and then I'll teleport us all out.
Okay.
I'll touch Justin.
Okay, and who is gonna go along with this?
Me.
I shall.
Everyone.
I will.
How are you guys doing it?
I'm going to cast teleport, but it's a
We're gonna
touch
hold
spell,
hands.
so I need everyone to come over to me.
And where are we going?
To number 6. So just, I don't know.
No, where are we going? Where are you teleporting us?
That's a good idea. I was going to figure that out later.
How about upstairs?
Why?
Or out?
Well, it's a big scary person. How about
You
like,
can teleport us out.
yeah, how about I'll teleport us to like the,
Yeah.
let's see. Sean, how far away was like that very first destroyed village that we went through?
Outside of your range.
Why don't you teleport?
Teleport to the top of the house.
Teleport-
Like get to the very top of the building.
Teleport us back to the inn.
No, but that's still in the city. Like there's like a little town area outside the city walls, right? Because we have to cross like a river or something, right?
Dude, I think the inn's far enough.
No, I think we should get out of this city and then regroup.
Then we have to pay. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to get back into the city.
Well, how
Well,
do we
it's
get
better than getting killed by this person.
Which is why I said teleport us to the inn.
If we teleport to the end, she knows where we are. We know she
She
knows
doesn't know where we are. She doesn't know we moved in.
Okay, what about the dude that was staying at the inn? That we.
Olin is with us.
I thought someone said that he was at the inn.
Olin is right there, number 8. So you can tell.
Olin is number 5.
Or 5. Whatever.
I'm number 8.
Whatever. One of those numbers. I'd say teleport us all to the inn,
So
Alright, I'll
Wait,
teleport us to the end then.
and we can regroup there, assuming that's in your range.
It's
Alright.
in my range. I don't
So
know.
the inn would be in his realm of capability. So you guys are all doing this? Councilman Joseph looks at you worryingly and kind of just...
Alright, I'm gonna
Oh, that's right. There's one councilman left.
Yeah. Aiden, are you running over?
Wait.
Yeah.
Who was over by
Okay.
Councilman Joseph?
Okay, cool.
Where is Councilman Joseph?
Number 3.
All right. Can we grab him and take him too?
Yeah, sure, you can try. All right, so I need everyone to roll me a d20, please.
Oh, I love D20s.
Do we get a bonus?
Nope.
Oh. You guys had better roll good.
Ooh, I got a natural 20.
18.
Cool. And who is
I got a 7.
who is grabbing Councilman Joseph?
I got a natural 20.
I got
Okay.
13.
I can grab.
I got a 17.
I can grab Councilman Joseph because he's 3 and I'm next to him.
Okay. For you, I will need you to roll a strength check, please.
Okay, I'll find thing.
You're a tank. You should be fine. Use your strength bonus.
Yeah. Uh, 15 modified.
Does he have like an OP strength?
15 modified? Okay.
Yeah, I got a 12 and I have a plus 3 modified.
Oh,
Alright.
It's not that OP.
All right. I'm going to finish off this round, and then I will have Justin roll the teleport roll. All right, Em, do you want to do anything before you leave?
No.
Next to the modified, that's just.
Cool. Joseph,
Yeah.
you're grabbing Councilman Joseph, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Why is he named that?
All right, cool.
That's like the thing you put in.
Mike, are you around?
Yeah.
Do you want to do anything before you leave?
No, teleport is fine.
All right, cool. Justin,
Yes.
you are going to roll a d20 plus 4 plus your intelligence modifier.
Plus 4 plus my intelligence. Alright. Wait, can't I use wisdom since I'm a cleric?
Yes.
Alright. So that's a D20 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
I should have
That's a 14.
Roll one more for me, please.
One more, also adding the same.
That's that.
Yep.
That's 27.
All right, cool. So as you are channeling the teleport stuff, Clara, or what was Clara, looks at you guys, puts her head to the side, and figures out what you're doing. And she bum rushes you guys, killing Councilman Joseph immediately.
Well, at least it's not confusing anymore.
Do we make
But to get in between you guys and to allow you to escape, Olin puts himself in between you
Oh.
and Clark.
No.
And all of you start teleporting in.
Does Olin make it out too?
Olin does not.
No!
No.
Dude, we lose more NPC.
And you guys don't know what happened.
Wow, thanks.
That helps.
We kill more NPCs than anyone else.
Honestly.
And I feel like half the time we do it unintentionally.
What happened to G Money? He lost his arm.
He's in the hospital.
That was an
Ah,
Hopefully
All right.
bad bills aren't
So you guys are back at the
It's a
inn.
socialist country, I'm sure.
You guys teleported in your room so no one else saw. What is your plan of attack? What is your plan?
My plan is to find G Money.
Why? He's in the hospital.
Well,
It's not about finding him. You just have to go get him. He's in the hospital.
well, is he better now?
You don't know.
He lost his arm. You expect that to be better in like a day?
He lost not only his arm, he lost like part of his abdomen too. Like that's not gonna be something he just walks off, you know?
Just but a scratch.
Just but a flesh
He
wound.
won't walk it off. He'll run it off.
Just the flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound.
It's just an arm and part of your abdomen. It's not that important.
Yeah, stop complaining.
It's nothing serious.
Nothing
Just
serious,
walk
yeah.
it off. It's all in his
Alright.
head.
Okay,
Hey,
so
sleep this
you
week.
guys have, I would say, 5 minutes to plan what you're gonna do from now.
Do we have any idea what she is? Does anyone have any concept of lore that would allow us to figure out what she is?
Can we go to the library and search for stuff?
You may do that, yes.
We don't know what to describe it as. But
Huh?
I said
Just
we don't,
ask
know
the library.
we don't even know how to describe her.
Speedy Skinwalker.
Speedy
That
Alright.
person.
So is your plan just to go to the library and research?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah,
really have
that's
much
a good
else to do.
starting point.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna use the same turn-based thing that I used in initiative last time. So Xander, you are now in the library.
Okay.
Give me a brief description of the book you want to look for, and I will have you roll a perception check, and I will tell you what you find.
Magical monsters with insane powers who can disguise themselves as
Oh, who can
humans.
one-shot people?
Who can one-shot people?
Rough translation. Skinwalker. Universal Control Alt Delete button.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Roll me a nat, or roll me a nat 20. Roll me a d20 with your perception modifier, please.
Skills, right?
Yep.
Oh shoot, I have no key perception. Okay. 17 modified.
17 modified.
Yeah.
You find a children's book. Kind of like a fairy tale that parents would tell their kids before they go to sleep to make them behave the next day. It describes a being able to manufacture a demeanor like a human, but would be very uncomfortable in that human's position. And the lore and the fairy tale behind it would go along the lines of, if you didn't eat your vegetables, the skinwalkers will get you.
That's fun.
So, Sean, is this a good time to take a break?
Yeah, I guess we can take a 15-minute break.
Because
Yeah,
our
dude.
pizza, the pizza literally just arrived. I figure we can hand it out and then get back to it in a couple minutes.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
All right, give me 1 sec.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
No.
You two, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be
fine
back.
now.
It's what,
Mike gave it.
7:25. What, you want to do 5 minutes, 10 minutes? What do you want to do?
10 minutes is fine if you guys need it.
All right, so 7:35. We'll be back.
Okay.
Yep.
Literally as
Alright,
soon as
see you
possible,
soon.
and preferably.
clear.
Hi, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube. All right.
Yeah.
Back in the thick of things. Aiden.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you looking for? You're in a library. Give me a
Anything
brief
on-
description of a book.
Anything on skinwalkers and their weaknesses.
All right. Are you going to define skinwalkers or just any creature that can either morph itself or take control over of a human body?
Do we know the name of it?
Go skinwalkers.
You don't know the technical term for it, but I would say the easiest way to describe it would be skinwalker.
So yeah, I guess look for anything that mentions skinwalker.
Okay, so you find two books. One is an old captain's diary of sorts, and he is basically describing odd behavior of a sailmate that he would go often, like on the water with a lot. And
The captain?
the pages cut short. Something got spilled on the pages, and the guy wasn't able to finish what he wrote.
We know the captain.
What?
You know a captain, you don't know the captain.
Oh, was that the first session of this? I wasn't there for that. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I don't know the beginning lore.
He
of
ran around the
this.
boat trying to kill us.
What was the other book?
The other book was it was basically a bestiary of demonic creatures, and about
Oh, great.
there was about probably 70-ish creatures,
It's the
but only
gravity
about
well.
3 of them mentioned anything about being able to take over a body or completely replicate a body.
Okay, so I guess I'll read I'll read about those in that book, and I guess check out the one with the log.
Okay, cool. All right. Justin,
Yes.
give me a brief description on what you're looking for.
I want to look for things that can take over or replicate other people's bodies. Your
Okay,
skin-
so you're searching specific abilities for.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a perception check, please.
All right. 1 second.
What was that?
Did my number show up? No, it didn't.
Oh, was that the dice?
Did it show up for anyone else? 'Cause
No.
I have nothing. Okay.
It was in chat.
You put r/, not /r in that time.
Oh.
It's not a subreddit.
Okay. So 13 plus
Who's
and perception. You said.
Yes.
All right. That's
The dice
18.
on roll 20 dead.
What was that, Justin?
18.
18. So you find one book, and it is about a specific type of demonic creature, and it has basically like 4 pages in it. It's a very small book,
Bless you.
but it goes through the process of being able to replicate a person, but it also mentions another ability, which is basically getting all of the memories of the person that they skinwalk into.
Alright, since I'm a cleric, can I use my knowledge about planes to see if I know anything additional about that demonic creature?
Sure, go ahead, roll me a knowledge check.
Alright.
And I will get back to you on your next turn, okay?
We roll the big die?
No. That's okay. That's 18.
Who keeps whooping?
I don't know. Who keeps booping like that?
That's the chat for the
Yeah.
roll 20.
Oh,
I said that.
what the hell is booping in chat?
Alright.
It's he's
Adam.
in the chat.
Hi.
Give me a brief description of the book you're looking for, and let's see if you find it.
Okay, I would like to look for a book about powerful, malevolent entities in this region.
In this region.
Specifically in the region that you're in.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You find a local bestiary of possible creatures that you might find around the outskirts. There's been a recent addition to, flame goblins, flame archers, because those are quite common outside of the city, and, you want to make sure your tourists know that they might die on their journeys. So, you also find a page that hasn't been filled in all the way. It looks as if the librarian herself go out and actually find pictures or artists to depict whatever creature. They have been getting reports of people mysteriously disappearing around these parts, not only in the city but also in neighboring towns.
Cool.
Did that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have any follow-up questions, things that you're going to look for inside the book?
I would specifically like to look at things that are capable of replicating other creatures.
All right, give me another perception check, and I'll get back to you on your next turn.
17 plus, maybe plus something, I don't know.
D20 plus, let's see here. Give it a +3.
So 20.
Okay, cool. And I will get back to you on your next turn.
Alright, cool.
Joseph,
Yeah.
give me a brief description of the book you're looking for, and you might be able to find it.
Can I hold off right now? Because I was in the bathroom and I didn't hear anything that was just going on.
Sure, I'll put you on hold. Okay. Mike,
Skinwalker weaknesses.
specifically for being able to protect yourself from skinwalkers, yes?
No, how to kill them.
Okay, fair enough. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Hold on. My bonus is 26.
26, you said? Alright, cool.
Yes, sir.
You find 2 books, one about superstition against quote-unquote skinwalkers. Some people actually believe they exist, which, they might, but who knows?
Okay.
It goes on like a ritual that you can perform in a building or a room to defend yourself against a skinwalker, mainly covering mirrors and making sure metal pieces are at least roughed up. It kind of tells you that their main form of transportation is through anything reflective.
Okay.
And that's kind of how they get around.
What room are we in?
You're in your room. It's kind of like a big penthouse deal. There are separate rooms for each of you to sleep in. There's just a big common area that you guys are collecting all of the books. After you found your book, you guys went back.
You said there was a second one.
The second one was specifically about a mythic weapon. This weapon was short, like a dagger, with runic symbols on it. The book defines these runic symbols as a demonic witchcraft, which is different from, let's say, regular wizard magic or sorcerer magic. These are witchcraft specifically.
Are there images of said weapon?
There are artistic depictions.
Does it look like the weapon
Some artistic depictions make it seem like a very ornate dagger. Others just make it look like a commoner dagger.
Does it match the dagger in my bag of holding?
As I remember, I think Justin hid it in another plane.
Sure, that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would possibly be the dagger that it's talking about, but you don't know.
Okay, can I gather the group?
You can gather the group.
Okay, so step one, we're going to go around to our entire room and follow the instructions of this book so the stupid thing can't get in. Step two, Justin, you're gonna go get the dagger and bring it back.
Okay.
The dagger?
No, the skin waffle paint.
Looks like Clara. At least now.
Are there different variations?
I mean, next time we meet, it'll probably look like Holden, but you know, who the hell knows?
Are there different variations of skin waffles?
Don't know. I wasn't looking for that. You can go look for that.
I'd like to look for something.
Joseph, what would you like to look for? Give me a brief description of the book you're looking for, and maybe you can find it.
I would like to look for different variations of skin waffles.
The only variations you can actually find in any books is mythological variations. Basically, the difference of one group of people saying skinwalkers, their natural form doesn't exist, so they have to take the form of a being, or other people saying, no, skinwalkers look like this, and they can just transform into other people. That's the only variation that you can find, but most creatures that have the capability of, well, turning into somebody else or taking over the body of somebody else is considered a skinwalker in common folk language, but some of them have other names like ethereal masks or something like that.
Okay.
In a clarification point, I know something bad happened last time we used the dagger. Can you remind us what that was?
So the last time you guys used the dagger, and it was totally by accident because you guys were in a room that happened to be, well, let's say, made in the intent purpose to kill anyone who walks in it, and somebody accidentally stepped on a tile that happened to be on top of a runic symbol, and the knife teleported into their hands, almost one-shotting the wizard.
That was me.
Yes, it was you.
So the idea was just holding it was enough to almost kill someone.
So, I'm sure that after that whole ordeal went down, you explained what happened, what you saw, and what you felt.
I'm pretty sure I explained what I knew, which was just that I felt very angry and very scared.
What she went through was basically like this. She stepped on a tile, the knife was in her hand, everything went black. Every person in the room turned to the most hideous creature that Em has ever seen. And the knife also gave her a sense of fear and fight or flight moment.
Okay.
So just my paranoia.
So we need to be one-on-one in the room with this thing and use fight, not flight. Or we can just wrap up the hilt so we don't actually touch it.
Yeah, Mike, can you give me a intelligence check? And you're going to continue reading one of the books to see if you can find more information.
Sure. Let me check my intelligence bonus. Hold on one sec. Stats. Great. The modifier. 12.
All right, cool. Olin, what are you doing? What the hell, bro? All right, so Xander.
Xander is in the restroom.
All right, cool. I'll put him on hold right now. Who else is on hold? Joseph, when did you jump back in?
When I asked about the different variations.
Call it after me.
Called it after you. Okay, cool. All right. Aiden.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm just gonna go on hold for right now. I don't know what to do.
Don't on this round, don't you have a bunch of updates for books?
I have that for Justin, and you.
Okay.
Aiden, would you like to see if you can read more into the logs? Oh wait, you said you were gonna do that.
Oh yeah,
My
yeah,
bad. My bad.
yeah.
Did you roll for me, or did I forget to ask you?
I did not roll.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna give you a 15. All right, cool. All right, my bad. So the log that you found is basically a shipping log. It was supposed to be a log of their trails, basically pinpointing rocks and everything like that. So for future sailors, they can dodge them and have an easier time getting through, discovering landmarks and stuff, faster ways to get to their places. This turns into the captain being paranoid because he swore to his oath that he genuinely heard demonic rituals coming from the lower part of the ship, but when he went to check, nothing happened. There was no one speaking, there was only the cargo that he was actually pulling.
Wow.
Yes. The logs go farther on to one of his crewmates being very suspicious around him, not knowing certain things that happened in the distant past, but knowing basically everything that happened in the near present. The other book that you found was the bestiary. In that book, you found two, let's say, suspicious entries, both of them about certain types of skinwalkers that are native to this specific area, and their powers basically boil down to being able to take over somebody's body or being able to replicate their own human persona to masquerade as.
Does it say anything about weaknesses?
It says that if you do find somebody that you've known for a while being very suspicious, to try to cut contact, because most of these creatures will not go after you if they don't see you as a threat to them.
Too late for that.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
All right, Justin.
Yes.
Can we, while you're getting us information, can we be performing the rituals during this turn that my book
Yeah,
outlined?
sure. When it's not your turn, I'm just assuming your characters are doing it. So
Okay, I just want to verify.
it basically comes out of not fairy tale but superstition, so you can't really screw it up.
And whether or not it works, I figured it doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, so you have a 4-page book, Justin.
4-page book. I don't know if you can handle that, Justin.
Yeah. And it's basically just a rundown of the known consensus of what a skinwalker would do, how they would act, stuff like that.
Okay.
And it boils down to if they get a person and they kill that person and masquerade as that person, they don't get their memories. But if they keep them alive, they still have their memories.
Okay. Does it say like what plane they come from, since they're demonic creatures?
It kind of the literal translation of this book is that they literally come from hell.
Okay.
Where in hell?
So they're not native to our plane, right?
No, they are not.
Okay.
Or you assume so, I should say.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No.
No? All right. M.
Hi.
You had the disappearance log.
Yes.
And what were you looking for when you rolled?
I was looking for past cases or events relating to skinwalkers.
So the one case that you seem is very suspicious is that they found a body that had no marks on it, no whatever. The body just looked like it dropped dead. And there were no bruising or anything like that that would signify a struggle. There was no entry point for a weapon. There was nothing. They just died. And it's not like they were near any water, so they couldn't have drowned. They were found in their house that was well, deserted. They were the only one living there, but they just died, and they were quite young, so that seems suspicious to you. But this happened about 50-ish years ago, and it's the only one that you can kind of pinpoint to be suspicious enough to say, because all the other cases that this book has, you can probably just boil down to conspiracy theory.
Oh, I see. Okay. Can I look for a different book?
Yeah, sure. Just give me a brief description on what you would be looking for.
I would be looking for a book about
Ice cream.
sure how to make the
Famous
best.
delicacies of the city.
Yes,
Because, you know,
and how to craft them by yourself. A how-to book, basically.
how to go.
Okay.
How to
Cool.
how
All
to
right.
craft
That's
a
gonna
skin
take a turn.
water. How to craft a skinwalker.
All right. Joseph.
Yes.
What were you looking for when you were reading in depth of the book?
I was trying to see if there was, the different variations of
Yeah.
what skinwalkers could do or could look like.
Okay, so obviously, if they've already taken their personality, they would look like a human. The way that you would, the book is very unscientific. The way that you would try to find one is trying to find somebody who can't remember something that they did in the far in the past. You can see that skinwalkers don't really die, they just kind of morph into a new human when their human form starts to fade.
Does the book say what they look like when they're not taking the form of a human?
No one's ever seen one.
Can they die when they're not in the form of a human?
They can die, yeah.
Okay.
It does say something about their preference. Skinwalkers have a preference to take bodies that are, let's say, innocent looking, mainly because it arises less suspicion.
Does being a few brain cells below idiotic count as normal?
You trying to sacrifice yourself?
Well, no, that's what the child said we want. A few brain cells below idiotic.
Right, so if that's what they go for, then they'll want you.
No, because they keep their own mental faculties. So, intelligence is not really important to them. Okay. Are you gonna look for another book, or are you gonna tap out?
I don't think I need to look for another book.
All right, cool. Mike?
You said you were looking up something for me.
Oh, yep. Let's see here. You find one other book by accident. And it is an entire book basically translating the demonic witchcraft that you guys have been seeing.
Nice.
This book was full of dust under a pile of books. Probably hasn't been touched in God knows how long, right? And it gives you a rundown of demonic sigils, and it basically clarifies to itself that the book isn't a complete set. Very little people know this type of magic. Fewer can actually write it down for somebody else to understand.
Okay. Who was this book written by?
Doesn't have an author.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
But it translates all the stuff that we've encountered up to this point.
They look familiar, but you would need to cross-reference to make sure that you're getting the symbols right, because, even, you're smart enough to realize that the smallest of difference could probably make the difference of being able to use the magic or not.
Okay, then I would like to proceed in trying to study and cross-reference as much as I can to decipher what we've come up with.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, that's not for you guys.
Well, it's for something.
It's not for you.
All
Yeah.
the time.
Alright, so
Oh yeah, Dad, Raina said we're all quiet
Alright.
on the stream audio on the second.
hey Xander,
Yo,
are you still on hold?
no, I was only on hold because I was in the bathroom.
Oh yeah. What do you want to do? You got the fairy tale book. You read the fairy tale book. You understood the fairy tale book. What are you doing?
You like fairy tales?
I will look for another book.
You're gonna look for another one?
Yeah.
On what type of book are you looking for? Give me a brief description.
What the skinwalkers might want?
Might want?
Yeah, like
Okay. So their nature, like, are they people who lead or are they people who follow, basically?
I think he's thinking more motivation.
yeah, like bad,
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
What
Cool.
brought them to this town?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, give me a perception check, please.
Don't forget you have skills points.
19 modified.
Alright, cool. So you find another book, and it describes the nature of all lesser demons, which are what skinwalkers are. They're lesser demons. They literally live to follow a higher demon.
Okay.
That's their entire purpose of existing, is to be somewhat of a spy to a higher demon.
So that's the big boss fight.
What are we in store for?
Xander, are you going to do more research into that book, or are you satisfied with
I
that book?
guess, sure.
Xander?
I said sure.
Sure to which one?
Oh, sure to researching one.
Alright, research this one a little bit more. Alright. Alright. Aiden?
I didn't research anything last turn, right? I ended with the captain's log.
Yeah.
Did I just found the captain's log in the encyclopedia or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna go ask people in the town.
This town's a bunch of morons, dude.
Okay. Give me like a stealth check and like
I got a random clarification question.
give me a stealth check and a charisma check.
Since he's about to go into the town,
Yeah.
do we ever figure out what the dude that I followed back to his hotel at one point?
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
We never figured anything else about him?
Nope.
We'll find that dude.
That's the big boss fight, guys.
Wait, who?
At one point we found this like suspicious looking dude and I trailed him back to his inn.
He's the person who gave
And then
the
he-
innkeeper your letter to go meet the council for the first time, and I think
Oh.
Snick followed him to presumably what his hotel room was, except there was 3 of him going in 3 opposite directions, so you don't really know.
Yeah, and then we
I
went.
forgot
Then we
about
followed him. Then we finally followed him all the way back to the council chambers.
One of them at least.
Yeah.
We dropped that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I completely forgot
Go
about
find him.
All right, let me do this stealth and charisma.
Stealth and charisma, whatever.
Give me your stealth first.
Stealth, I got 40.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Charisma, I got 8.
That sounds about right.
You're so stealthy, they don't even hear your questions.
Okay, well.
You're so
I'm
stealthy, it
kidding.
doesn't matter
I'm
that
kidding.
you have
I
no-
will get back to you in 2 rounds.
Okay.
Still stealthy. You're so stealthy, it doesn't matter that you have no appeal.
All right. Justin,
Yes.
what do you do?
Sorry, search in the library. Got the information I need. I want to do more research on hell and see if that's an actual plane, and make sure that they can act like,
Okay.
and try to research like who their big boss could be.
Yeah.
Satan.
Well, I'm assuming his name starts with an L and ends with a fur, so
That too.
yeah. All right. So I need you to give me a perception check.
Perception? Okay.
It's the one creepy guy we follow.
Yeah, I just remembered him.
Perception.
Let's
That
get rid of her.
is,
It's gonna be
that's 17.
17. All right. So you find 2 books, both on possible plane references to hell. One of them being basically where most demonic and fiendish creatures come from. They come from a different plane of existence. Surprisingly, you find a very interesting thing that fiends have the capability of regrowing limbs and then having an elemental effect. And one of those effects happens to be basically a black hole as a limb.
Nice.
Great.
Oh.
Black hole limbs.
We need to get that for G-Money.
I think this is foreshadowing for the big boss fight. We should know that. We should keep this in mind.
Everybody jump into the guy's arm.
And a note that somebody had written in there is universal control alt delete.
This is universal control. That's great. Okay.
It can only, and you know, it goes into more definition. It can only destroy so much matter at a time. It isn't like an event horizon where everything gets sucked in. It's literally anything you touch just disappears.
Wait, so the actual note says Control Alt Delete.
Yes.
So does that mean computers exist here?
Jesus Christ. Aiden.
Who knows?
It implies
Alright.
the
Don't read
existence.
so much.
Someone from our universe got sucked into the D&D campaign.
Don't read too much into it. But
All right,
realize
Does that
now
mean
we
Bill
know what
Gates
happened to all the
exists in
council
this
members.
universe?
All right. So Justin,
Yeah.
do you want to keep studying the book or?
Find out more about that arm, Justin, because that's what happened to all the council members.
I sure why
Bill Gates
not?
made Windows.
so-
Delete.
I have a question for you, Sean.
What?
So on Heroes Codex, I don't see the languages that I can speak. I know I speak one of the languages of another plane, but I don't remember which one it was.
Stand by. 1 second. I can look that up real quick.
Wouldn't you speak heaven because you're like an angel?
That's what he think. That's what makes you think he is. His deity is actually, Satan.
It is?
I thought it was the
No.
god of like randomness and
Oh yeah, your god's like the god of
Just random stuff.
yeah, something, then it's something else, right?
What is it?
Just whatever the heck I make up on the spot.
So I have to look after the session. I'm going to make a note here to look after the session, but I'm pretty sure you speak Common, Elvish, and Celestial.
Okay.
Celestial.
okay.
I mean, you can.
I don't remember. I thought I spoke like Abyssal or Infernal. I thought I spoke one of them.
I think you spoke Infernal. Or no, it's Abyssal that you speak, I think. But I'll look that up later.
Is Abyssal the hell one or is Infernal the hell one?
Abyssal is the one that if you speak and like everyone who can't understand it gets hurt. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that is a fun language.
Not if you're killed by it.
No, I didn't know that. I should just start speaking that in combat now.
It doesn't do much damage, but it hurts.
It hurts who? You or
I mean,
them?
some sand damage.
So anyone who can't speak it gets hurt.
Okay, so yeah, just start yelling. Your battle cry should be in that language.
Sure, that sounds great.
Wait, but then we're all gonna die.
We'll be fine. Put in your plugs.
Definitely reflect it.
I missed a
If
little
there's
bit.
computers,
Uh,
then there must be
yeah.
headphones.
It is your turn
I
now.
speak a language
You were looking for
listens to it.
culinary masterpieces in Nobwell City. You found 4 books, all cookbooks. You can keep them. You can study them at a later date.
All right. Cool.
How to cook a skinwalker?
Was it how to cook narwhals?
Yes, actually, there was a culinary book entirely about narwhals. 150 recipes for narwhal.
We're in Norwell City after all.
That's why I mentioned it.
Lovely. All right. All right. I shall now look at books about the history of the region.
Ooh.
The history of what?
It's like the general region and the land around the city.
So the history, okay.
Yeah.
Next is geometry.
All right.
I don't want to
Mike.
go back to geometry.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Cross-referencing.
So, I'm assuming you got Justin to go fetch the knife.
Yeah, we did that a couple turns ago.
All right, cool.
And it's red,
So-
so we're not touching it.
Justin gives you the knife, and I'm sure that you're very careful not to touch it, yes?
Yes, it's wrapped.
Okay, cool. Are you just cross-referencing the runic symbols on the blade?
Any runic symbols I find on the knife, blade or a hilt.
All right, so you look at the book that you have in front of you, and it seems to be that the person who wrote this book knew exactly what they were talking about. The knife itself has basically carbon copies of the symbols that are in the book, and they genuinely translate into common as fearful fight or flight. But there's one other symbol that doesn't make sense, which is demonic hurting, which is the symbol that the paragraph that is under it is basically any weapon with the symbol on it can hurt demons without any effects. And it goes on to saying normal weapons cannot hurt true demons.
Okay. Does any of the things say what happens to the wielder?
Well, since you're just reading basically a dictionary, it's a language, but a language that's infused with magic. So certain combinations of symbols have certain effects, and certain symbols alone have certain effects.
Interesting. And it's not in one of Justin's languages, correct?
No, it's not.
And I assume this is some sort of demonic rune.
Well, yes, because it's part of demonic witchcraft, yes.
Right.
But it's not in a demonic language, it is a language completely made out of demonic witchcraft. It was made specifically for this reason.
So, is there any indication of like a signature or something that would indicate who forged this dagger?
So there are ways to find out who created a certain mythical item, but that happens to be like a wizard's signature, which isn't in the actual script, it is in the magic that is used. A lot of wizards think very highly of themselves, so they keep a theme throughout their magic.
Right, so how would I uncover said signature? Is that something I could find in yet another book in the library, or do I need to seek out a wizard?
Give me an intelligence check, because I'm not sure your character would be able to know that. Give me an intelligence check real quick.
Hold on, I forgot my notes. 16.
16? Yeah, no, your character would theorize that wizards would, you know, get a signature in their magic, but you could look for a book, but you might not find anything.
So, I was gonna say, if one of our sorcerers was here, I'd ask them, but they're not. With the cleric.
What a travesty. Oh, darn.
Yeah, would the cleric be able to answer said question, or is that too wizardy?
The cleric might be able to.
Yo, cleric.
Yeah.
Can you figure out where the signature or magical description of the creator of this would be?
I don't know, Sean, can I?
Well, you would have to find out how to sense a magical signature, therefore being able to translate the magical signature. Think of it as trying to pinpoint handwriting.
Then, wait 1 second. I have an idea. I need to find this spell that does it though. 1 second.
Do you want me to put you on hold?
Oh, no, I found it. So the book was written by the person, right?
Yes.
It's not like a copy, it's like the original thing they wrote?
You're assuming so since it's in a leather-bound book. It's very old.
Okay. And we're trying to figure out who wrote it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I care more about who built the dagger.
Okay, but I forgot. So when I casted scrying on the dagger a while ago, what was the result with that? I don't remember.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. I'm more cast scrying on the book.
Okay. Well, you wave your hand over the book.
Dude, if that little chick shows up, we're all leaving you here.
you wave your hand over the book, and the way that the book reacts is very unexpected. Usually the book would, you know, do the regular thing that any scribe magic would do. But all it did was change the words around a little bit.
Okay.
It didn't have the effect that you wanted, but it changed some of the definitions of some of the, some of the runes.
Okay.
So what do the new definitions say?
Well, from the new definitions that you can find on the book, and it specifically says the 4 runes that you have on the dagger, the one that damages demons only does so in the hands of the person with the will to move on.
A will to move on?
That's oddly vague.
That is. Okay. So you have to go kamikaze on this thing. Got it.
Well, it gives a farther description. It's not just one sentence. It's the will to move on and place their fears in the past.
Oh, that's
Well,
much different.
that's doable.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. The other 3 runes
Yeah.
are specifically there for the effect of the first one. And you find out that this language is, read backwards.
Of course.
Meaning right to left, not left to right.
It's in Hebrew.
Hebrew and every other language that goes from right to left. So they go through flight, fight, and fear are the definitions of the runes. And those being put together with the new definitions would cause someone to go into fight or flight mode, face their biggest fears, and be so overwhelmed with fear that they would attack someone at random.
But if they can get over their fears, they can control the dagger and attack what they want.
Theoretically.
Okay.
So that's a yes.
But still nothing on the creator.
Nothing on the creator, but when you look back at the front, it does give you initials.
That would be something about the creator. What pray tell initials do we see?
JJR are the initials.
Really? This is Tolkien's?
Yes.
I wouldn't be.
That would be JRR, but okay. So my next thought is, can I go research JJR?
Sure, why not?
Hey, I got a spell I want to try if someone wants to pick up the dagger. I have a spell called Remove Fear.
Oh, I'll pick it up for you.
Now, who's the weakest here? So,
Wait, why do we need to pick it up?
well, so we can try to see if the spell actually works.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah?
Before you do this amazing strategy, can you give me a wisdom save, please?
Okay.
Before Justin destroys the entire party.
We're all screwed.
Wait, did that work? Hold on. I can't see you on dark road. Okay. That's a natural 20.
Okay, cool. Well, you distinctly remember no magic works on this knife at all.
No, I mean like on the person holding the knife, not on the knife itself.
He's trying to take he's trying to take away the fear from the person,
Yeah.
so the person can move through the fear.
Yes. But I'll say this again. The magic does not work on the knife.
DM vetoes.
I opened up like a ton of different spells that give bonuses against fear, and I was going to like cast them all on one person and have them pick up the knife. Okay.
You can do that, but they'll still stab you with it.
That's true.
I'll stop you.
Gotta love that sibling love.
Alright, I'll just delay them since I don't have anything
Alright,
else I
cool.
can do.
M?
I'll remember what I researched. Oh, history.
Yep. History. Alright, cool. The history of Nobwell City. About 100 years ago, these fiery monsters started appearing and killing anyone in their path. Ridiculously strong, only high-level adventurers were able to hold their own or dispatch these creatures. So
be us.
the citizens of said continent came together and built the walls now known as Nobwell City.
Wait, how long ago was this?
150 years ago?
Oh, so history's repeating itself? Great.
Wait,
Before the walls were built, the city was, let's say, vulnerable to attacks.
Okay, again, how old was that one corpse skeleton? Like, from how long was that from before that?
You mean
I'll say this, it's oddly the exact same number. It's 150 years old.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Alright,
Good thing they built walls to keep out the people that are already inside.
that's true, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading about history, and I'm gonna go on to
Geometry.
learning about the
The
culture.
geometry of Nobwell City.
Yes, the architecture of the walls.
There you go.
I can tell you this, the diameter is pi r squared.
What? Okay.
Good job. You passed, Sean.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to look for any other books, Em?
No. I think I'm out of things I'd like to look for.
Cool. Joseph,
Yes.
what you doing?
Can I hold off for now?
Yep. Mike?
Looking up JJR.
Cool. Give me a perception check,
So
please.
you didn't want to go with actual token.
Giant.
That would have been
rat.
really funny.
What? Oh, wait, hold on. I forget about this. Perception, you said.
I miss G Money. I'm gonna go visit G Money.
18.
18?
Yep.
All right, so JJR comes with nothing, null, no books, no transcripts, no medical records, no property records, nothing.
That's
Oh,
not helpful.
this guy doesn't exist.
What about RJJ?
RJJ?
Yeah.
Ah, now you're cooking with rice. Give me another perception check, please.
That's 22.
You find one record, and it is a police record of the disappearance of a man, roughly about 130 years old. He disappeared out of thin air. He was well known in town back in the day, and he had a lot of renown. He owned a hammer business. Most of the hammers were used to cut the bricks that are in the wall. And he just disappeared out of nowhere.
His hammer business is in town?
Hmm?
His hammer business was in town?
Was past tense.
Is there an address?
Not really, but there is a district that has a lot of factories and stuff like that.
Could I go looking for the old store?
Sure. Are you going to do it stealthily, or are you just going to prance around town?
I don't think I want to do it stealthily, because if someone knows what I'm doing, they might be able to help. So I'm
Okay.
just going to go explore.
All right, cool. Is anyone going with him?
I'll go with him because I'm done looking at books.
Cool.
I will also go with him because I don't like books.
Because I don't like books.
Says the fighter.
Books bad.
I'm not a nerd.
All right. Justin, Aiden, Xander, are you going with?
Sure.
Yes. I don't know
Where
what
are they
else is in
going?
the library, so.
We're going to go look up what I believe the creator of the Dagger's hammer shop is.
I want to know what happened with me and the people of the town first, and then.
Aren't you going to? Yeah, you were going to explore.
Yeah, I want to keep.
Yeah, you're already on your own thing.
Yeah, I want to continue doing my own thing.
Okay. Okay. Xander, you're going with?
Yeah. 'Cause I don't know what else to do in the library.
Okay. And Justin, who are you going with? Aiden or the rest of the group?
I'll go with Aiden. I don't know what
Alright,
Aiden's
cool.
doing, but I'm going with him.
All right. Cool.
One
Okay. First group. Xander, I need you to give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Joseph, I need you to give me a perception check.
Okay.
Em, I need you to give me a perception check.
Okay.
And Mike, I need you to give me a perception check.
I got a nat 1.
You saw nothing in HD.
19.
Joseph?
Plus 10.
I checked my modifier.
Xander?
15 modified.
Okay.
27 modified.
Good job. All right, so Joseph, you see a building with the initials RJ.
Okay,
What do those initials mean?
that's the ones we're looking for.
That's the dude.
Okay.
That's Tolkien.
Well, back here.
How do you walk up to said building, and what do you do in said building?
Are the letters inscribed like out in the open, or is it like hidden somewhere?
It's right on the keystone of the building.
Oh, so it's not hidden. It's
It's literally just out wide, like wide open. Everyone can see it. RJ.
so. What does the building say now?
The building has a poster in common that says closed and for sale.
Oh, so nobody took it over. Okay. Is it locked?
I don't know. Go ahead.
I'm gonna see what's locked.
All right. You try to open the door and it doesn't push open.
I'm gonna push harder.
It doesn't push open.
Maybe it's a pole door. Try pulling.
That's true, it could. What if I pull?
The door opens.
There you go.
Did it have a pole handle?
Yes, it did have a pull handle and he still pushed.
Woo!
All right. So you walk in and it's just a really big empty space.
Okay. Can we
It's a square building. There are still stairs up to the roof. It has columns going up to the ceiling to add support. There is a little room in the back right corner.
Okay. Can we search the whole building? You know, big room, little room, upstairs, all that jazz?
Sure. Pick one of you to roll a perception check, and I will tell you guys what you guys find.
I'll do it. I got a pretty decent bonus. That would be a 25.
25. All right. So going to the other group. Aiden, Justin.
Yes.
All right. Aiden,
Yeah.
you're trying to find information on people, right?
Yeah.
Like skinwalkers in general.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly is the question that you're asking to people?
Do you know anything about skinwalkers in this town?
You should go up to everyone and say, hey, you're a skinwalker.
Here's an idea. We go to
A
the
couple
church
of people
and
looking at
say,
me funny was just like, well, from fairy tales that my parents used to tell me when I was a kid.
Walk up to everyone and say, have you eaten your vegetables?
If they give me a bad answer, can I pickpocket them?
I must say no because that's rude.
I think you should unpickpocket them and slide vegetables.
Just like
into
slide
their
a
pockets.
coin in there.
Put vegetables into their pockets.
Pay them. Just like
Okay.
outright
If
pay them
they're
if
rude,
they give you a
if
good
they're
answer.
rude to me, can I pickpocket them?
Yes.
Nice.
You could pick. You could
Hey,
pick
Sean,
pocket
can I
them.
head down to like the church and ask the church people if they know anything?
Yes, you can. What do you ask them specifically? And Aiden, do you follow him to the church?
Nah, I'm actually yeah.
What
Sure.
if the church
You
people?
say, if you walk into a church, will you explode in fire?
Justin, what exactly is the question that you asked the?
Hello, my fellow religious fellows.
My fellow religious fellows.
Hello, my fellow religious fellows. I have come to you today, bearing dire tidings, because in this town I've sensed a great evil. I must ask, do you know?
Are you trying to convert these people, or are you asking them a question?
It's
I asked
Justin, he
them a
does
question.
both.
In
Give
this
me
town-
a charisma check and a diplomacy check.
charisma and diplomacy. Okay.
You do realize whenever he goes anywhere, he tries to do both, right?
Alright, hold on, I need my stats.
And Aiden,
Yeah.
are you cowering away from this?
I'm being
So-
stealthy on the side.
Charisma is 11.
All right, cool. I'll just use your original stealth score.
Charisma is 11, and diplomacy is. 1 second. Diplomacy is a nat 20.
Gosh darn it. Okay, so you got a new couple of followers. They took the pamphlets. They were looking at it quite concerningly. But as for the question, nobody seems to know what you're talking about.
I see.
One person says, "Oh, I haven't heard skinwalkers mentioned in a really long time."
Alright, but I'll tell them that, like, I've sent some skinwalkers in the. No, I've been sent by very powerful upper echelon church people to investigate skinwalkers in the town, so they should keep an eye out.
Well, I mean, I guess we need to start eating vegetables again. I don't think I've heard of. I don't think anyone's mentioned skinwalkers in, I don't know, 50, 60 years. It was kind of just an old folk tale that parents used to tell their kids to make them behave.
Well, when there's smoke, there's fire. So there's a source of fire. There's a source of smoke somewhere. So the skinwalkers are real, and the church wants me to find them.
He kind of just, not bobs his head back and forth. We're just like, well, good luck to you.
Okay.
Aiden,
Yeah.
what do you think about his speech? It was a good speech. He nearly converted you.
I say boo.
All right, we got a heckler in the crowd. All right, great. All right. In all seriousness, what do you do when people start leaving, taking pamphlets and stuff like that, and people not giving satisfactory answers?
Is that directed at me or Justin?
You.
I don't know. I don't want to be involved in this.
All
I
right,
just want to
cool.
stand off to the side.
All
He's
right,
gonna
cool.
pickpocket people on the way out.
Yeah.
Roll an at 20, please.
Seven.
Not a nat 20. All right, cool. All right, other group. You guys search the place. Are you searching the room in the back right corner, or are you just searching the main big area? And Mike, Joseph, Xander.
Well, we start in the main area, and then I want to move to the back area, and then I want to go upstairs.
All right. So you do find something interesting in the main area. It has been very thoroughly cleaned, but someone forgot to check the cracks between the floor and the wall, and there is a little chisel there.
Okay.
And this chisel happens to be red.
Okay.
And this would be the exact type of chisel that you would want to use if you were, let's say, transcribing something onto a piece of metal. Yeah.
Does it have any interesting markings on it?
No, it's just a very fancy red chisel that hasn't really, it doesn't really look like it's been weathered that much over the years.
But no, like, markings as in ownership or?
There's a watermark on the bottom of it where its tail is put. It just comes from probably what was the normal chisel company you would buy them from, or chisel manufacturer.
Okay. What if I put the chisel near the blade of the dagger?
Are you doing it, or are you asking?
Yes, no, I'm saying, I'm going to take the chisel and move it towards the blade of the handle and see what happens.
I mean, it does. It's not like the blade kind of shrieks away from it. It's just it's a piece of metal. Yeah.
And anything if I put it near the handle?
Not really, no.
Okay. That's fair. Anything else in the main room? Well, hold on.
Yes,
We're gonna
there
hold on to the chisel,
are.
by the way.
What was that?
I said I'm gonna hold on to the chisel, by the way.
Okay. You can see metal shavings that when you pick up feel very sturdy.
Okay.
Like unreasonably sturdy for the size that they are.
Okay. Hey, Justin, detect magic on these shavings. Oh, you're not with us. Crap.
Nope.
We don't have any magical user near us? Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't detect magic. No, we really have nobody who can detect magic. Xander, do you have any detect magic at all?
I think so.
In your hunter abilities?
Let me check my spells. I do have a detect magic.
great. You do it.
Okay, so I will use detect magic and detect spells and magic items within 60 feet.
Ooh, they're magical.
Yo.
We have
Magical metal shavings.
Eat them.
What the hell are we supposed to do with magical metal shaving?
Eat them.
Eat them?
Yeah.
You're with us. Would you like to eat them? Here, have some food.
No, I'm saving my appetite for the delicacies that I'm going to make later.
Well, why don't you use these as sprinkles?
Good point. Can I pocket some of the magical metal shavings?
I mean, yeah, you can.
Alright, cool.
There's not many, but yeah, they're around. All right. And you find one more thing in the main room, which is a
What's happening?
piece of paper that has nothing on it, but it has been ripped out of something.
We search for like invisible ink or anything? Or does that light up when with Xander's spell?
Invisible ink, like magical invisible ink, no. The paper would glow because there's obviously magic happening, but it wouldn't like tell you what was written on it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Did it light up when Xander's spell was cast?
He directed it towards the metal shavings, not necessarily that part
Xander,
of
cast
it.
it on the piece of paper too.
Oh, okay, yeah, I cast it on the piece of
All
paper
right.
too.
The piece of paper does glow.
How does it glow?
It just glows. It's a piece of paper that's glowing. That's how detect magic works. It's like a flashlight. You know, anything inside of the range is just glowing if it's magical.
Do you have detect or just do you have dispel magic as well? Because I don't think I do.
Doesn't look like I do. I have read magic.
Would read magic work on something like that?
It says read scrolls and spell books.
No, no, that wouldn't work.
Okay.
Worth a shot.
I have no direction. I discard my
Alright, well then we need Justin for that. So, well, we can pocket the scroll for, the page here.
Yeah.
The page for later. And when we catch up with Justin, we'll see what we can do. Anything in the, that's it in the big room?
Yep.
Anything in the small room?
There's a bed. There's a coffee pot. And there's a bookshelf that is empty.
Can I drink from the coffee pot?
Well, actually, yes, because there's freshly made coffee in it.
I was gonna ask, is it warm?
Very hot, yes, because somebody just made coffee.
Okay. So, and we don't hear anything else going on in the house?
Nothing else in the building. You know you didn't miss anyone because you would have heard somebody if they were on the roof, and you would have seen them walking in if they were anywhere else.
We haven't detected any trapdoors or anything?
No, it's just a solid concrete foundation with solid brick walls.
Okay. And what about upstairs?
Upstairs would be the roof.
Yeah, is there anything on the roof that we can look for?
No, it's just weathered a lot. It's been rained on. There's a lot of sludge up there, but there's really nothing there to look for.
Any footprints in the sludge?
None.
Okay. Now I'm intrigued.
You're intrigued?
Yeah. So you said the room wasn't, the building wasn't used for quite some time.
That's what it seems like, yeah.
So is it dusty?
It is very dusty, yes.
Were there footprints on the way in?
Nope.
Well, now there are, I assume, because of us. Is that a correct statement?
Sorry, what was that?
I said I assume there's a bunch of footprints now because of us,
Yes.
but there weren't before.
No.
Nothing interesting around the coffee pot.
Other than that, it's a fresh cup of coffee that's just sitting there.
Hey Xander, cast a spell on the coffee, see if it's magical.
It's detect magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see if the coffee is magical.
It does not glow.
Oh.
So someone was actually here and non-magically started a cup of coffee. And
Yeah.
disappeared without walking anywhere.
Yeah.
Did they take any of the coffee? Did the pot look full?
I mean, it's like a half a cup of coffee. It's a half of a pot of coffee. So
Any around the coffee pot? Is there any indication of a cup on the counter or anything like that? Like a
on the table there's weathering of where a cup would sit.
And the coffee pot's on the table.
Yeah, it's on a table ajar from the bed that's there.
Can we check the wall for all the walls for secret doors and the floors for secret doors?
Sure. Give me one perception check through the entire group. What'd you roll?
On that one. I didn't see anything.
I got a 3 plus
yeah.
something.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so you search the room and you find no trap
So
doors.
we found Jack.
Yeah.
There's got to be something in here, but are we allowed to research again next turn?
I'll give you this. Give me one more perception check.
The entire group or just Mr. Capel?
26.
What was that?
26.
That'll do. The bed was recently moved. You can see scratch marks on the ground.
Okay. So, can we check out the corner, I guess, where the bed was moved out from? Or
Yes. And when you look into that corner, it is the cleanest part of the entire building.
Okay.
But that's it.
No trapdoor, secret entrance.
Oh no, look for it.
Oh, I thought I was doing that. You want me to roll again?
Yeah. But this time, give me a wisdom check.
So add my wisdom bonus to my die?
Yeah.
So 13.
13? Alright. So, what you think happened
Uh-oh.
is someone came into this room and was looking for something, and they didn't find it. They weren't the same person that made the coffee.
How would I know that?
Because that would mean that somebody was looking for something and just had a coffee pot on them that they reluctantly just didn't take with them.
Or the coffee pot was there, and when they couldn't find what they wanted, they just made a cup of coffee.
True. Both of those are possibilities. But the way that the bed is moved and how unkept it was, and how clean the floor is on that specific area, it would probably be a good assumption that they weren't the same people. And that the person who just made the cup of coffee was recently here, and the person who made the bed askew and everything was here before that.
Okay. Now, we didn't see anyone leaving or nearby when we came in, right?
No. Well, I mean, it was a busy street. It's kind of like an industrial district, so there were people walking in, like around the streets and everything.
Okay. Well, hey Zandy. Can Snikt sniff the coffee pot and the corner of the bed and see if he picks up a trail?
I don't know, Sean. Can he?
Yes, you can, actually.
Then he will.
Okay, cool. He sniffs the coffee pot. He definitely gets a scent, and he follows the scent to the doorway of the little room you're in, and he just sits there.
Okay.
And Xander, you have the telepathy thing with Snick, right? Yeah, so in his eyes, the smell kind of acts as like a color. The color cuts off the moment that you go through that doorway.
Alright, so we need Justin.
Oh.
So how do we get in touch with Justin? Justin, do you have like a whisper spell or something that we can talk to you with?
I would have to know how to cast it. I don't think I have it.
So how do we get in touch with you?
You don't.
That's not helpful. Can we send Snick out to go get Justin and bring him back?
Sure, there's no problem with that. He'll be able to sniff Justin out. He knows Justin enough to where he can catch his scent and just
Send
find
him out
out.
to go get Justin.
Yeah.
Because there's some dimensional door crap going on over here, Justin. We need your help with.
All right. After that, back to Aiden and Justin. What are you guys doing?
Have we received the message from them?
No, not yet.
Okay. That's up to Justin. I don't know.
Alright, so they basically ignored me, so, what am I going to do?
Well, they did ignore you, like you still converted people, but they definitely didn't answer your questions fully.
Wait, you let him convert someone?
He actually converted quite a few people, actually. His speech was quite good.
Alright, so that didn't really work. So I don't know where else to get information except a local bar.
The cleric walks into a bar. This is gonna be a good story.
I'm
Claire
gonna go
walked
to
into the
I'm gonna
bar.
go to a local bar and instead of getting information, like I just said, I'm more drink.
Okay. Aiden?
I want to hear the end of this joke.
So he's
I'm
going
going to
into
cleric
a
into a
bar.
bar.
To collect information.
I'm gonna go into a bar and just start pickpocketing people.
Of course you are.
All right, cool. Regular for your brief
You
phase.
should
All
get
right,
out
give
there
me
and start
a
telling your
sleight of
stories.
hand. A sleight of hand check.
Why is your stream? Why is your stream stuff?
19. I rolled a nat 1.
In other words, he got caught. He's now in prison.
It's fine. I can break out.
Out of curiosity, Aiden, what did you have in your pockets?
Oh boy.
I don't know.
The pickpocket becomes the pickpockety.
All right, cool.
He tries to put it in and pulls it out.
Justin, if you're going to gather information in a bar, how are you going to do that? Are you just going to listen in on people's conversations, or are you going to actively ask people?
Wait, if you have people that like converted, now you have a cult. Why don't you send your cult to do your bidding?
They're church members. They can't go into a bar.
Yes, they can.
No.
Send them in and get the donations.
No, I'm just going. I'm gonna go up to the bartender and ask.
Ask it like stories about skinwalkers.
Yeah, like I heard about skinwalkers, that they're like a local legend in these areas. Do you mind telling me some?
All right, cool. The bartender that you find, it's a raggedy old bar. There's no inn attached to it. It's just a bar. A lot of people in here are either drunk, fighting, arm wrestling. You know, the bartender is relieved to have somebody actually wanting to have a regular conversation. He goes, "Oh yeah, I would say about 50 years ago. I think I was 14. You know, my parents used to tell me the story of the skinwalkers, and
Does
you know,
everyone
it's
just have
like."
a bad Irish accent?
No, he's probably drunk as well. And he kind of just goes on the story of like how his parents would tell the story, and he tells you, well, they definitely told me, and this was a rule in our house, that we shouldn't go out past midnight. And it's not that they didn't want us out at night, because, you know, 1 o'clock rolled around and I was able to go out and feed the chickens. I grew up on a farm and stuff like that, but for some reason at midnight to 1, I could not go outside, and we just had to sit at the table with a light on.
So they came out at that time, like at night?
I don't know. I think my parents said it was wolves, but it wouldn't be that punctual. And also, I wouldn't be out at 1 a.m., let alone at all at night. And it just seemed mysterious to me that that happened. Some of the older folk around town have a similar story.
All right. What? So everyone around town would go out at that time?
Yeah, so about 50 years ago, the town had a curfew of such. But the curfew was only for 1 hour, midnight to 1, and that's all.
All right. Cool. Thanks.
Cool. Aiden,
Yeah.
you tried to pickpocket somebody, but not only did you lose the thing that you were trying to pickpocket, you also lost a couple of your daggers.
No.
Pickpocket you.
Where did that guy go? Do I know?
Absolutely not. Honestly, you don't even remember the pocket that you were pickpocketing.
Okay, so can I search the room and look if someone has a dagger?
I mean, yeah. Roll me a perception check, please. All right, cool. No one has a dagger. So, at that moment, Snick runs in the door. And he starts scratching at your ankles. You can guess that he wants you to follow him. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna call Justin over and yell for him to follow the Wolverine.
Justin, follow the Wolverine.
Alright, I'm following the Wolverine.
Alright, cool. Okay, do you guys want them to meet you at this building?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So everyone's together.
Okay. Justin, what's up with this dimension door over here?
Say that again?
I said, what's up with this dimension door? I'm pretty sure it's either a portal or some sort of teleportation device.
Only one way to find out.
Alright, Justin, just use detect magic. Little hint hint. Wink wink.
No, I won't walk through it.
Well, we've all walked through it. It didn't do anything.
Alright, fine. Detect magic.
Alright, the doorway glows. Like, obsessively glows.
Okay. So
You recognize this pattern because the glowing does have a slight pattern to it.
Ooh,
This is a plains rift.
the plains rift.
Okay. People would use this if they wanted to get around a town but didn't necessarily want to be seen. It's a very hard thing to do. Not a lot of people know how to do it.
Okay.
How do you activate it?
There is no activation. It's a self-taught skill as such. It's not that the doorway itself is the plains rift. It's just a person used the plains rift at that specific spot.
So the doors, the leftovers of the plains rift.
Yeah, so the glowing that you see is kind of like the leftover remnants of magic, because technically the air is still magical because some of the air came from a different plane of existence.
Okay.
Can Justin replicate that? Can't you do like dimensions and planes and stuff?
He can planeswalk, but to know which plane they actually teleported into to mirror this world so they could get around town without being noticed, it would kind of be finding a needle in a haystack.
Oh, there's nothing indicative in the remnants?
No.
Okay. Interesting. Was Snake able to find another scent off the corner of the room?
Snicked did see 2 scents in the room.
Can you follow the other one?
Yes, you can. It does not stop at the doorway. It goes all the way out to the street. And that's when his senses get a little bit overwhelmed because of the amount of people walking by.
Lots of.
Yeah, it's very hard to track somebody specific when there's about 100 people around you walking in every which way and mixing the air with their own scents and everything.
Yeah. There's nothing else of interest in this building.
Not really. There is like a little bit of scent trails going like around the building. Like the guy circled the building a little bit before he went in.
Okay, so let's search the outside of the building all around.
Okay. So I need one person to roll perception for the entire group.
Hey, do you have a better one than I do?
I think I have. What do you have?
Plus 11.
I have plus 14.
You roll.
I have plus 10.
Well,
I have plus
man,
7.
I'll say let's take the best bonus we got.
24.
There you go.
24?
Yeah.
You only got 10?
All right. So you do see a footprint, some mud footprint.
Okay.
Average size shoe, very weird boot pattern.
Very weird boot pattern. What is
it
weird
a
about a boot
keyboard?
pattern?
It's basically a you know it's a fancy boot because of the pattern of the treads. It's ornately designed.
Okay, and only one print? Is it? We don't see it trailing off anywhere, or
No, it's just one print.
anything near the building by that print?
There is a fire escape.
Which leads to the roof.
Yeah.
So someone walked up the roof and came down, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. And they landed there, and then somehow took off without leaving another print.
Yes, but you're still following a scent. When you get to the back corner of the building, the scent trails into 3 trails.
Oh, it's our friend. We split into 3 people. Good thing I mentioned him today. Is there 3 different trails heading off in 3 different directions?
Yep.
Okay. You guys want to split up and follow the 3 trails?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Who? Okay, I will have to ask.
Each trail.
And we probably should close up shortly.
Yeah. We're gonna be at a really good stopping point in a second.
Okay.
So I need you guys to pick 1, 2, or 3, and I need to know who's who. So who's gonna pick 1?
We have 6, so why don't we do 2, 2, and 2?
I call
Okay. Which 2 is going to 1?
I can do 1.
Who else?
I'll take Xander.
Xander. Okay.
That way we get snipped.
All right. Who's picking number 2?
Me.
Joseph
I'll also do number 2.
and Declare.
Joseph and Justin. And that leaves
With them.
and
Aiden for number 3.
Aiden. Okay. Trail number 3. All right, you guys all split off into your groups, and you follow the scent. All of the scents are very. This guy knows how to make sure somebody isn't following him.
Well, we're following footprints now, right?
Well, you're following footprints and other clues, stuff like that, but you know the general direction. But you can see that some buildings he just walked around 3 times and did nothing. He just walked around them.
Okay.
Okay. Others, he climbed the building, went over the roof, walked around it, and went to a street, and then doubled back. Somebody he clearly doesn't want to be followed.
Okay.
And that's where I will end the session.
Okay. So we're basically split up now in different directions.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well then.
Any questions before I leave?
Cheesesteak.
Jeez.
I could not agree more.
Okay. So given that, we will depart and see you guys hopefully in a couple weeks. And I guess I'll close it out here. So goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye to one person watching.
I think that's